Okay, everybody, I got the Leafeon yesterday. Unfortunately, though, I was extremely tired yesterday because I went in for a school test all the way in Canton, which was like 30, 40-ish minutes away from me. Around 35, I should say. And I had to get up really early, but I was too tired, so by the time he came in, I had to wait till the next day or get up early enough to open this. I was not really up too early enough to do it, to open it, so we're doing it now. I'm done with school anyway, so I do have my other evolutions with me. I do have my other two Pikachus with me. I don't think there's any other variations of this one yet. That's just my guess, though. I did buy this online for like $11, which was not bad at all. $11 was really good for something that I typically see for $20. I think I've seen this going for $20 to $25 from someone else. I mean, it did come in poor condition, as you can see, all that. But honestly, it doesn't matter because guess what? We're opening it, so it does not matter at all. Not bothered by the box at all unless I wanted it for inbox. That's completely different. But of course, with this battle pack figure set, you get a new version of Pikachu, you get a Leafeon, and you get Wynaut? Sounds like it's Wynaut. I could be saying the name completely wrong. But the Leafeon is articulated, the other two aren't, which is confusing because aren't these supposed to be figures? So how come something like Flareon, Vaporeon, let's see, Jolteon, and Glaceon, and then Charizard and Mewtwo back there, I have. But something like as small as these two, or as something as small as this Eevee here, again, it's cute. It's just weird to me that they're not articulated, but the bigger figures are. When these are supposed to be action figures and not just little standalone figures, right? Like little mini statues. They're supposed to be figures. That's the point of them. You're supposed to articulate them. But if it's hard for them to do, then okay, I understand. So I'm not gonna bash on it for that being hard. If you got to get the scale of it correctly, and then you won't really be able to put articulation. So fine, I can understand then. But like I said, if we're talking about really wanting to put or call these all of these figures, then that's what I wanted to say about it anyway. So yeah, let's just look at the back real quick. Also, the pamphlets in there. Flareon, which we have. Psyduck, we don't have yet. Ghastly, we don't have yet. Abra and Totodile, we don't have. This version of Pikachu and Chikorita, we don't have. Larvitar and Cyndaquil, we also do not have. So, wonder what Christmas is going to bring me. And my birthday. Yeah, my birthday also falls on December, believe it or not. If this is your first time seeing me, unless you saw me on my old channel, then you're aware. But if this is your first time seeing me, then yes, my birthday is 5 days before Christmas. I think it's before Christmas Eve or day. I think it's before Christmas Eve. Holy crap! Look at holy crap! That's really cool though. Rillaboom. See, I want this one. I just don't know why I can't find it, but I kind of want it. It's like really cool. There's that Pikachu down there we saw, Abra, Ghastly, and I know his name. Like I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Inteleon. I got it. I got it. But yeah, they always will come with pamphlets of what others you can get. Obviously, the back shows you more than what there is. So, I'm still waiting to see that Sylveon, though, because they're just starting to re-release more evolutions. With, the new packaging and everything, because back then they had a little bit different packaging, like 2019 and whatever. But they literally haven't re-released Espeon or Umbreon yet, as far as I'm aware. Maybe they did re-release Umbreon. Maybe I'm just forgetting or something, but I feel like they have or haven't. Espeon, I definitely know they haven't. So she's kind of just It's kind of out there. 1 second. I'm trying to get this. Okay. He just wants to go to sleep. Fine. Go to sleep then. Yeah, Glaceon did also have a battle pack as well. But hers was so expensive and I wasn't able to really find much. And what I wanted to do was get her and Leafeon at the same time. I couldn't do that because I couldn't find a listing, so I had to do it a different way. But yes, you can get Leafeon by himself if you ever wanted to just get Leafeon and not the Pikachu and the him. So if I can get Leafeon to stand here. Hold on, let me do this. Maybe Leafeon will stand if I do this. Oh wait, I think I see why now. Look at that. Okay. Sort of got it. So, we'll take a look at the 2 included first, because, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have gotten Leafeon singularly by himself, so he's going to be pushed off to the side for now. Sorry, Leafeon, you're my favorite, but we have to take a look at these guys since this is a pack and not just you. So here's the Pikachu. Obviously, he's a variation of the other Pikachus, and he also comes in with like 10 packs and a couple other packs, which is annoying for the characters that you don't have yet. So you're kind of skipping it because you got a Pikachu you already want from it. So yeah, it's probably like what, $30-$40 for those kind of packs. But here is the angry looking Pikachu compared with the Pikachu touching his cheeks. Obviously, you know, angry expression. This one, happy expression with a little wink, and he's touching his cheeks. Here he is not. He is touching his side and one arm up. The tails seem slightly different as well, if you can look at it here. How this one's more up and this one's more down and not... you get it. See what I mean? Yeah. Both ears are up on this one. One ear's up. One ear's slanted down. My bad. One ear slanted down. All right, that's my bad. Sorry if you heard something in the background. Anyways, so here is this sitting, I wouldn't say sitting, normal posed. I guess we'll just call it normal posed for the time being, with the standing Pikachu. So obviously the biggest difference is that he's in his normal pose, and this one he's standing up. You know, obviously the tail's going out a little more compared from this one as well. As you can see here, both the tails are very different. Both the ears are up on this one. This one is just full on smiling, no touching his cheeks, no different facial expression, no wink. So that's the difference between those ones when it comes to variations of Pikachu. And now we're gonna move on to Wynaut. I'm just gonna call him Wynaut until I can get it correct. He honestly looks really good. There's nothing to compare him with, so obviously you're not gonna get a comparison here because I don't really know what to compare him with, unless I compare him with like some of the other ones over there. But I'm sure some of the other ones aren't really too much like him, besides the, hold on, let me see if I can, too much like him right there. The ice cream looking one. Vanilla, my bad. Oh boy, sometimes it's hard to keep up with the names. Anyways, so I like the facial expression on this one. It's kind of cute, especially with like the little jaw or like things that kind of look like a jaw. And then here's this, kind of like, I like that little circle there. Kind of looks a little off-centered though. You can kind of see it's like slightly off-centered. The bottom here, I like this too. Kind of reminds me of Wobbuffet if you think about it, like the facial expression. This reminds me of Wobbuffet. Oh yeah, and that too. Wait, maybe it is a stage from Wobbuffet. I think so. You know, I could be right, could be wrong. Probably have to do some research, but I feel like this is definitely evolution of him. But I'll edit it in the video to let you know if so. Now, here's the main point why I bought this, and because, you know, the Pikachu, kind of wanted the Pikachu too, but yeah, Leafeon was my main dead center point of why I wanted this. He does not stand well at all. Leafeon. 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 Dude. Leafeon. Here. What if I just did this? Will you... Nope. Okay, that one just can't. Alright. No, my bad. No, that one's not gonna... Okay. Maybe I just got a wobbly one without knowing. Okay, he fell over when I was... Just a leg. Anyways, he fell over when I was taking care of my two Funko Pops. They had like something on their protectors, so it was gross and I had to get it off. Anyways, here's Leafeon with Glaceon. He is much bigger than her. Look at this. Especially the ears. Wouldn't make sense. Tail's bigger. Oh. Oh, both of their mouths are open. I just realized that. The perfect couple. That's cool though. I didn't realize that till now. Every single detail here is on Leafeon though. The only things I'm seeing that might be an error, or just the way it was when the factory took it out, is these lines here all around the side of Leafeon. Might have been accidental. Not sure. Usually it is when it comes to factory type things with these errors. What about here? No, just the one ear. The other thing that's the problem is obviously the leg. So, can't really tell you what right one or wrong one to get because you don't really know what one's gonna stand or not. Is he gonna stand correctly now? I think so. Okay. Here he is with Jolteon here. My Jolteon looks kind of weird because of the eye centering and how the mouth is. Here, let me actually show you Jolteon a little bit up close. Look at him. he just looks goofy. I'm just comparing with the rest of the evolutions because the obviously Leafeon is an evolution here. So another one of my favorite evolutions. Now I have all three of the figures of my favorite evolutions. Look at him, just overtowering him. I don't know if Flareon would see that as like a threat or not. Vaporeon, holy crap, okay. Is like Leafeon the tallest evolution? Well, I shouldn't really be surprised if he is. Actually, why am I? I watched the show growing up. What is wrong with me? And then, of course, we'll go ahead and compare Leafeon to Eevee. Because, you know, Eevee, then Leafeon. Okay, Eevee decided to fall out of my hand. Here's Eevee and Leafeon. Let me try to... Oh, there we go. And there. Okay. So, onto Articulation, since he's the only one in this battle figure set that has one. His head can move. I forgot to do it with the Glaceon when I reviewed her, so that's my bad. Yeah, his head can just do this. It's not... I don't think he can... Let's see. Can he? I just don't want to break him. Yes. Obviously, you've seen me move his legs, so you can move his legs completely out like this, like he said. Oh, that's cute. That's actually cute. Look at that. And then you can obviously put him back in the pose that you want, or put him in whatever pose you want. So, I don't know what pose to choose yet after this video, but I'll figure out one for Leafeon here. Oh. Keep screwing up by accident. Let me just... I think you gotta, like, get it dead center right. But the thing is with Glaceon, when I reviewed her back a while ago, I never had problems with her and her standing. She just stood perfectly fine, but that's probably because of this up here. And Leafeon does not have that anywhere, as you can see. Just all the toes. Flareon doesn't either, but... Oh, he does stand perfectly fine as well, so... Same with Vaporeon. And then same with Jolteon. So, pretty much not too much here. Just Leafeon, I think what's wrong is that they're not really making sure the legs go on correctly. Or at least, hold on, let's see. Yeah, I see the problem. Okay, so when they made the Leafeon, they made this foot incorrectly. As you can see, this one goes all the way down. This one isn't. So you kind of have to try your best to get him to put the paw down more. So I see what it was now. It was just the front. So mine's just a defect, but it's okay. I don't plan on replacing it. I just can't believe I didn't notice that until now, but I'll figure out something for his leg. Maybe I can put something on the bottom of it to make him stand, or I can put him in a different pose. Figure that out later, but there you go. This is the Leafeon Battle Pack. Oh, okay. Fine, you can fall asleep, Leafeon. And with Pikachu and Wynaut. Still sounds like Wynaut. Oh boy, that's funny. Anyways, that's about it for today. Like I said, I don't know when the next video is. That'll come around eventually. Oh, look, I did it right. Anyway, that'll come around eventually when that happens. So I will see you all. Oh. Okay, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.